Hello everybody, I just wanted to make a DIY video of the Shack Hack Radio Shack Model 12589. Recently got this radio, and there's two ways to hack it. The way I'm going to do it involves removing the top circuit board. So basically, you got 7 case screws that hold the radio together. You have to remove those first. One will be in the battery compartment. Once you do that, you want to slowly, pry it apart, or take it apart. And all these wires here had a zip tie, so I just went ahead and clipped that off to give you a little bit more room to maneuver. Then the actual top board here has 5 screws that you have to take out, and then once you do that, you want to slowly, from the right side here, which is closest to the speaker, pry it up, because you have these pieces here that go into the dials inside from the front of the radio. You also have the areas where you could hook up speakers and mics and earphones or whatever here. And so you want to do the right side, then I did the front left, and then I did this last bottom left corner. I did that last. To me, that was the easier way to get it out. Right, top left, then bottom left. Now, when you look underneath here, you're going to see 2 sets of these wires. This first set has 9, the second set has 7. You want to cut the 6th wire, and the 6th wire is going to be the second from the right. Okay, let me see if this camera is going to focus. There you go. And the last wire is the one that has a pink or purple stripe on it. What I did was I went ahead and put one of my hobby screwdrivers here, for my toolkit I have, to work on electronics. I just put it in there so I can separate the line that I'm going to cut from the rest. That way, not cutting other lines in error. So let's try and cut. I'm going to take one of my cutters here from my toolkit, and I'm going to just snip it like that. Just like that. And once you cut that wire, focus please. Thank you. Once you cut that wire, second from right, the one next to the one with the stripe, you should be done and good to go. You don't want to pull this board too far away because it's connected with a lot of wiring. So what I did was took one of my, just a tip, took one of my hobby screwdrivers that are real thin, put it down in one of the sockets where one of the screws from the board would go, and use that to hold it up for me. That way you can pretty much work hands-free, both hands-free. Okay, so now I'm going to take that out of there. Okay, and let me see, will it focus closely? There you go. Just to give you a closer shot again, second from the right. The set of 7 wires, and it's next to the one with the stripe on it. Okay, so let me go ahead and take this out so I can bring the board down and show you the other way. Let me get my trusty little light here. The other way to do it is you're going to see, I don't know if that's blinding it out or not, but you're going to see a ground wire. Mine's black, some are blue. And you just follow that ground wire, and it's going to come up here. It's going to be the same area, okay, that your 7 wires connect to. The same area, right above it. See if I can zoom in here for you. Sorry, I haven't got a good camera. I'm using my cell phone at this time. It doesn't seem like it wants to focus very well. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to find this ground wire, which is attached to the same area as those 7 wires, and you're going to count over 6, which is going to be the same thing. It was the second wire from the right underneath. It's going to be the second soldering point from the right. That's the you want to go with a razor very gently inside the soldering point. Cut that trace that's under that soldering point. But you want to be very careful, and you don't want to go through your circuit board. So, and that's, you know, I guess an easy way to hack it. Let's see if we're going to focus here or what. Hopefully I'll get a better camera soon. But, yeah, that second one from the right, and you're done. I didn't want to mess with the board. I want to leave the board as it is, so that's why I went ahead and removed it, the top part, and just did the wire instead. So, after you do that, you put the board back in place, make sure everything goes in here, because everything snaps to other parts underneath, and, you know, goes into the knobs, like I said. Once you're done with that, you can re-zip tie this if you want, but you don't have. You can re-zip tie this here if you want, but you don't have to. And then you go ahead and put your back on, screw everything back in. Yeah, so I'm going to stop here for a second and do that, and then we'll test it out. I'll be right back. Okay, back again. Let me get this light on, it's so dark in here. Alright, I want to just show you that I got it put all back together. And we're going to go ahead and turn her on. Hit the scan. Let go. And it's scanning. It's on AM.
Arrogance.
Mess around with it. Got it on. Got it on wide. You can go to normal. It's a little bit quieter. Normal mode's a little bit quieter. Wide, noise. I gotta find the best place to put it. But let's go ahead and stop that. Let's go ahead and do FM. Right. It scans on FM too. FM seems to sound better. I like it, FM a little bit better so far, but this is my first time trying it out, so we'll see how it goes. But I just wanted to show that to you guys. Thanks for watching.